Woo! What is going on, guys? I'm back. It's your boy JDCart, and I know, guys. I missed last week. It's fine. That's why you're getting this upload a little bit out of the blue, a little bit random, not on my usual Mondays. Um, so I ran into some issues. I was sick last week, so that's why you guys didn't get a video. Sorry about that. I'll try to get you guys something extra today. Maybe I'll color this, but guys, I'm back. About to get into the video. Let's get into it. Today we're gonna be drawing Invincible. I actually have drawn this character before on my Instagram, but I thought I might as well give him another shot on this channel. Really big fan of the shows. If you guys haven't seen it already, which by now I hope you guys have seen it. But if you've just been putting it off, go ahead, check out the show. It's great. I'm a big fan of it. I'm also switching up my routine a little bit. In this one, I'm actually using an F pencil, which is pretty out of the blue. Normally, I use a much harder pencil. An F pencil is, I don't, guys, honestly, I think it's just placebo HB. I don't know the difference. It might be a little bit harder, but it seems about the same. I'm doing this on a 17 by 11 Bristol. Lets me get a little bit more detail in. I thought you guys deserved it because, no upload last week. What you gonna do? You went into health problems. So sad. I'm switching things a little bit up with this video, just in the whole format for you guys. Trying some new stuff out on the channel, seeing if you guys like it. Putting in a little bit more effort in the shots than just a time lapse. But it's all for the best, I hope you guys enjoy it. Quick spoiler warning coming for you guys ahead. I'm just gonna be talking about the show a little bit in this video. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, nothing that doesn't happen in the first episode. Okay, we'll try and keep it as that. I just think they did a very good job at subverting expectations, especially with the first scene. Where they have the not Justice League come in, and to have the Superman of the group be who he is. I think it's just such a great show, and I don't know who it's published by. Let me check it out for a second. Oh yeah, it's published by Image. That makes sense. Image seems like the type of people who would do this. It's not Marvel, not DC. Nice, a little bit more niche of a comic to get more popular. I saw it quite a while, guys. This video honestly should have been made a while ago. I just wasn't uploading when I watched the show on this channel. I was taking a little break. But if you guys like it, do the things. Like, comment, subscribe. Socials down below. As always, guys, if you want to show your support for the channel, guys, we got to double-digit subscribers. We are at 10 subscribers. I'm so happy to see that. Oh my goodness, guys. A couple weeks ago we were at 4 subscribers. Guys, that's like over 200% growth. I'm so happy. And anybody who's subscribing, we have so much room to grow that I just appreciate every single subscriber. Thank you so much. Now, what you see right here, I'm just gonna circle the arms and the forearms just because I want to point something out here. The skeleton I laid down for the forearm muscles, well, skeleton as in like just the outlines of the muscles, it isn't how I want it to be in the final drawings. I want it more grayed out. I don't want it so, defined because it's a little bit of a smaller muscle, and I don't think it would cast that big of a shadow that you'd want to go in with a whole super dark line. That I'm just going to be switching it up using some hatching just to show the shadows. A little bit too detailed. I want it a little bit looser just because the rest of the figure isn't that detailed, to be honest with you guys. So you can't just put all the detail in one spot and then leave the rest of it kind of empty. You have to match it, or you at least have to do it intentionally that it works with your composition. So your focal point, if you guys were to do this is probably the best thing to do if you want to put detail in it. Have a lot of detail around the focal point, and the rest of it you kind of go a lot looser. It will naturally draw the eye towards the focal point. If you already have it established, put other things too, just to reinforce it. Otherwise, I try to keep the detail consistent throughout. And quick aside here, guys, I got a pumpkin ginger snap candle going right now, and this thing smells divine. I I really enjoy these types of candles. Usually, because the candles I'm lighting in my room, I leave them on for quite a bit. I don't really want something too fruity or too like tangy, especially if my room is like a different temperature than the rest of the house. So I try to go with basic things like vanilla for this, but we're getting off topic. Let's get back on it. These are the different G pen nibs I have right here. So you can see on this one, it's the Zebra G pen. It has an actual G on it, and this is a little bit bigger when you for lines. For this, I'm probably gonna end up using this 109. Um, just because if you'll see, you get a thinner line with the 10 line, it spreads less, and then the G pen spreads a lot more. And that's just how you get the thicker line on the paper. There's a little hole that holds ink, and that's just what I'm gonna be using for this one. I'm using a very like, well, older American comics book style tools in this one. I'm not using microns all that much. I'm using this 102. The G pen would be more like Japanese type style, and I'm also using American comic book style paper. So it's a lot closer to how, the comics would have been produced back then. Although most likely these guys, they were just using microns. People, professional artists, a lot of the times they don't use the dip pens just because they take too much time, and really microns you get quite a comparable result, and you don't have to worry about smudging the ink. They usually use microns, and then for the free brushing they use ink, so they'll just grab a Winsor Newton Series 7 um, size brush, and then they use that for applying the ink. Alright, now that I got the lines for the figure down, I'm gonna be drawing in the backgrounds pretty soon, but right now I'm just doing little touch-ups with some hatching. I'm gonna go in and use a lot of smoke to fill this page. The reason I do this is because the smoke is a lot easier to draw. It's actually really relaxing to draw, but it's a lot easier to draw than buildings. So just to like kind of reduce the total time I'm gonna be spend drawing on this piece, uh, you you would use like effects like smoke, other kinds of stuff, just to fill the page. You don't really want to leave the page blank, but if you fill it with buildings and background, you're obviously going to be spending a lot of time on it. So I'm just going to be drawing in smokes. I'm also layering them. I'm trying to have some smoke go behind, forward, um, just to really make it a lot more convincing. Um, but honestly, you could just draw shapes. I'm also going to be drawing this steel pipe just to show it's kind of in like a destroyed city type area. Things like this, I don't have to scream out that it's in a destroyed city. I just have to use suggestions like this with smoke and, construction materials that are broken. So there's this building right here that's circular and long, and I'm gonna be using a little bit simplified shapes for this. I'm also gonna be doing some rubble and some shadows right here just to fill it in. I'm also gonna be blacking this out. Now that I'm cleaning this up, I'm just getting this nice and pretty for you guys. But I don't really like having too many pencils before I go in with markers. But using a kneaded eraser will let me not mess up the lines. And guys, right here we got some, just some brush tip markers. You could drop the money for Copics, but these will work fine. Let me show you. So one side we have the brush tip, and the other has a chisel tip. The brush tip will help with our blending. The chisel tip is mainly for filling in big areas, and you don't want to like destroy the brush. When I'm doing this, I'm leaving some white highlights just so you know, it lets the piece breathe a little. When working with markers, I feel like you should leave some type of white highlights. If I had, just an infinite amount of markers and like a lot more time on my hands, I would color traditionally more, but this, I prefer to do it digitally. Also, there's very slight ink smudging I'm running into. And I don't know if that's because I used a dip pen or what. I usually don't run into that unless I'm pressing hard. But there was just minor ink slippage when I was putting down the yellows especially. Because the blue, it kind of blends in. But here I'm going in with a warmer color for the shadows. This is just basic color theory, you know. Um, I'm really not going too crazy with this. I'll go ahead and do the background off screen because that's a little bit less interesting. And here you guys go. This is the finished art piece. Check it out. Um, I've the post up on my Instagram today. Both the non-colored and the colored. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. See ya.